Good afternoon and welcome to the National Ground at Cardiff Arms Park for this historic occasion. The first time a Schweps Cup semi-final has been played here, and what a match in prospect. Llanelli, the 6 times Cup winners and current Cup holders of course, against centenary celebrating Newbridge, one of the top clubs in Welsh rugby. And this is what it's all about, the magnificent Schweps Welsh Rugby Union Cup. 4 sides as keyed up as any in the country bidding to win this trophy this afternoon. So as well as this match here between Newbridge and Llanelli, which we'll be covering live for you this afternoon, we'll also have reports from Swansea from the other semi-final between Neath, last season's beaten Cup finalists, and Cardiff, the 5 times winners of the Cup. Now, apart from rugby, we'll also be dropping into the Selwyn Samuel Indoor Bowl Centre for coverage of the Carling Invitation Mixed Pairs Tournament. That'll be a little later, in just a few minutes' time. And so, what an afternoon of top sport we've got in store for you. Now, I'm not going to carry this all through the match. I'm going to just put it down quietly, because one gentleman who certainly knows what it's like to hold that trophy, Phil Bennett, former Wales and British Lions captain. And Phil, captain of Llanelli when you won that trophy, it's a big day this.
It is a big day for both clubs, and what a day, marvellous conditions, hardly a wind out there, the pitch in magnificent nick, and really I think we could have a classic here this afternoon.
Phil, Llanelli have got 9 internationals in their side. Have they got too many big guns for Newbridge this afternoon?
Well, I think that's very important. They've got 9 players who've been here before. Just recently, Gary Jones, Phil Davis, Ian Evans playing in that victory against England. Now, Newbridge have only got the 2. What a marvellous occasion for Newbridge, centenary season. I've heard Paul Evans say that they're a 15-man side, and they can play rugby at both styles, forward orientated or spread it wide, but the key man is Paul Turner. He's a brilliant player on his day, and I think Llanelli will want to shut him down. When you look at the Llanelli team, I think the key to him is the halfbacks. Colin Stevens, 19 years of age, here he is in the semi-final, and Jonathan Griffiths, you know, dropped from Wales, didn't make the Lions tour. Can he raise his game? But I think the one key player for Llanelli, Phil Davis, he's had a magnificent season, very unlucky not to go on the Lions tour, 8.5, 19 stone. I think he's going to be the key leader for Llanelli.
And Clive Lowling, of course, in charge, a very experienced referee. That's important between 2 sides who can run the ball.
Yes, Clive Lowling plays the advantage law. I think he's the best referee in the world, and really he's all set out there today. 2 sides who can play open rugby if the occasion demands, and Clive Lowling will go along and make sure that the play does expand and we all enjoy it.
Okay.
But sometimes on a big occasion he has frozen, but today he looks full of confidence. I'm sure he's there to play a big part in today's game.
So marvellous conditions and every prospect of a great game of rugby, with Clive Lowling, the right man, in charge. It's Newbridge to start the match. Turner. Phil May takes it, shielded by Cornelius. But already a penalty against Llanelli.
And again, a good decision by Mr. Nolan, right on the spot. Phil May took that kick perfectly, but Russell Cornelius immediately went into an offside position. Mr. Nolan spotted it straight away. What a dream start this could be for Newbridge.
Paul Turner will take the kick. That's the distance, well within his reach. The Newbridge forwards, Terry Shaw, number 4, Andy Sutton, number 5, and Simon Jenkins, the policeman, with number 3 on his back. Paul Turner, one of the most prolific point scorers in Welsh rugby over the years. He holds the record for 2 clubs, both for Newbridge, 405 points and 368 for Newport. Turner, is he bringing it round? Turner, it's there, the flags go up. Paul Turner puts Newbridge into the lead. A great psychological blow for Newbridge. That'll be a marvellous 3 points for his side.
Perfect start, that will settle the nerves down. Look there, he's saying let's get sorted out there. But what a start, just what Newbridge needed.
Colin Stevens, the Llanelli fly half. And what a tussle this could be, the personal duel between himself and Turner as Stevens kicks downfield into the blazing sunshine. David Rees, Newbridge fullback. So the sun directly into their faces. That's Newbridge, with Turner already up to his antics. He has a cool head. 29 years old. He's been in many big games in rugby in his career. The long drop out straight to Ian Evans. Evans, the high up and under. Peter Thomas drops it. Newbridge backpedaling. Scarlets go in there. And a great charge by the Llanelli forwards.
And as I mentioned earlier on, you saw that when Ian Evans put that beautiful up and under in, out the sun got into the eyes of the Newbridge centres, and they were in deep trouble.
Lots of experience in the Llanelli pack. 5 internationals in the front row of Llanelli with Anthony Buchanan and Lawrence Delaney, 2 international props, against John Rowlands and Simon Jenkins, 2 young up-and-coming props for Newbridge, but perhaps more mobile in the Newbridge ranks, Phil.
Yes, they could be, but what a position for Llanelli. I wonder will young Stevens try to get 3 points for the drop goal.
Griffiths, Jonathan Griffiths with the feed, picked up by Phil Davis, back to Griffiths, and again to Davis. Gary Jones, Ian Evans is going to score. A simple try, executed quite beautifully by Llanelli, and Ian Evans scores his 13th try of the season.
And I said before the game that Phil Davis and Jonathan Griffiths could have a big bearing on the game. Just look at that. Not a great scrum, but there's the flick pass, and just watch making the ball available. There's the flick on. Gary Jones does well, gets the pass. Ian Evans, simple international, you don't drop those. And what a reply for Llanelli. Again from another angle, just watch Phil Davis flick the pass there, and there's half a gap. Jonathan Griffiths does well to get the pass in. It's all about just making the ball available, and the back row, Gary Jones involved. Ian Evans, 2 metres to go, and he's scored a try.
Taking the version for Llanelli is Carwyn Davis, who's a natural left footer, but he's just given it a little bit too wide a berth on that occasion. Llanelli lead by 4 points to 3. Push. Griffiths on the dummy run, picked up by Phil Davis, 18.5 stone, charging for that Newbridge line. Scarlets there. Desperate defence this by Newbridge. But definitely some handling on the floor there by Newbridge, and Clive Norling quite clear in his explanation. It's a penalty to Llanelli.
Yes, definite hands in there. I think that the player concerned was willing to give away possibly 3 points rather than see the ball come back and have a try scored against them.
And the decision has been taken to go for the 3 points rather than tap penalty.
Yeah, you can see Llanelli driving inches from the line. You just watch the ball's coming back there, just about there, and there you can see the hands in. I think it's the flanker. But interesting decision with Llanelli. You see Carwyn Davis took the first conversion, and they have a problem with their goal kicking, and immediately they changed kickers and given the chance to Colin Stevens to put the kick over.
This young 19-year-old who's been selected for the Welsh party to tour Canada next month. 200 points for Llanelli this season, and he stroked it well. No mistake whatsoever. Colin Stevens puts Llanelli further ahead. 7 points to 3 now. The cup holders lead Newbridge. Well, he certainly has a calm head on those shoulders. Just 19 years old, as Turner gets the game going straight away. Seems to be a tactic we've seen so many times already, Phil, in this match.
But I tell you, the game hasn't stopped. It's been played at a tremendous pace. There again we saw a quick kick-off from Paul Turner.
I think perhaps they expected Ian Evans to take a quick kick-off. Colin Stevens is going for it though, all the way downfield. David Rees has to go back inside his 22. Turner is with him. The dummy switch. Safety first tactics from Rees, and that's a good touch finder. David Rees, the Wales B fullback, very talented footballer. Ewan Jones wearing 7 at the back for Llanelli. 17 tries he scored for the Scarlets this season. Up goes Cornelius. Phil May takes it on the pill, but it looked as if he was standing in quite a strange position there, Phil May. The scrummage has been given to Newbridge.
Yes, and of course David Fox hasn't found his throwing in ability yet, and it wasn't straight, but he was standing right across towards the Newbridge line.
Richard Lewis, the Newbridge scrum half, son of Alan Lewis, the former Wales and British Lion, Abertillery player, and the dummy tactics employed by the youngster. Back to Turner. Turner, a delicate little chip, not quite accurate enough. Bowling comes in, returns the compliment to Turner. That's a little bit unusual. Turner doesn't often miss those. Recovers, hasn't found touch. He's found Carwyn Davies. Davies in the sunshine, looking to run. Davies through a gap, through the tackling, some weak tackling by Newbridge, looks for support, finds Jonathan Griffiths, lays it back. Cornelius, great play this from Llanelli. Jonathan Griffiths. Stevens with the drop goal attempt. Is it there? Just wide. Well, he had men outside him, but it was a brave attempt.
Yes, he's not afraid to take decisions there. There was an overlap on, but he went for the 3 points. But great running by Carwyn Davies on the left wing to set up that situation.
Paul Turner might well be thinking, should I slow this game down a fraction, or does it suit Newbridge to keep playing at this pace? The long drop kick again finds Nigel Davies. Davies looking for a spot in the corner, a yard too long. Nigel Davies, he too is going to Canada, been in and out of the Welsh team. Phil Davies again takes the ball and drives forward. Jonathan Griffiths, Colin Stevens, Simon Davies charging through. Ewan Jones is there and Gary Jones. Llanelli quick to the loose ball.
That's a favourite tactic there, you see. Simon Davies is
to the front this time. Well taken by Phil May. Both hands on the ball. So Llanelli is shielding the ball. Ewan Jones breaks. Jonathan Griffiths runs now, links with Ewan Jones. Llanelli coming back. Colin Stevens, Simon Davies, Nigel Davies bowling in the line, standing on his feet. Gary Jones. Oh, the pass was loose to Carwyn Davies.
And that all started with Ewan Jones running at the Newbridge midfield. You see, taking Paul Turner, taking the centres out of the game, making the space available. Just look at that, Llanelli winning the ruck, and watch Jonathan Griffiths go. And there's lovely ball after winning it. Watch the flick pass there, beautiful flick pass. I think Bowling should have gone on the outside. He cut in, but good support play by Gary Jones, but he ruined it all with a terrible pass.
Just checks his watch. The players so enjoy playing when they know this man is in charge. He lets the game go. And Colin Stevens gets the second half underway.
And there's Paul Turner, look, he's had his legs strapped at half time. I wonder how much of a hindrance that would be to the fly half.
David Rees goes for the kick downfield, straight downfield and straight to Nigel Davies. Davies sees a gap. Turner is back there. Turner inside his 22. Straight to Bowling. Steve Bowling looks to open up. Jonathan Griffiths wasn't actually looking for the pass. Bowling, he's got Eddie James, the replacement on. James, that's cleverly done by the hooker. James has got Colin Stevens outside. James all the way. And what a try that was by Eddie James. Congratulations from his teammates. Eddie James scores Llanelli's third try.
The hooker will never be forgiven in the front row union. Look at that chip ahead, outstanding chip ahead for a hooker. What skill, regathers the ball. He's only got a few metres to go. Nobody's going to stop him after chipping ahead like that. And look, what a picture, right into the corner. Good play by Bowling. Look at him there, showing his pace. Look, what's this lovely time pass here now? He draws, goes in, and there's where the pass beats the man. But I can't get over a hooker doing this. Bobby Windsor would never have done it. A lovely chip ahead, but just look at the lovely bounce. He deserved that, Eddie James. Look, he's so determined. He's caught it. He says, I'm going to get there with the help of Jonathan, with Stevens, and he's over in the corner.
From the touchline, Colin Stevens, well, he put the kick over from the far touchline to convert Ewan Jones's try at the end of the first half. Stevens, not this time, didn't quite get hold of the ball, but there's the try scorer, Eddie James, big smile on his face, the big policeman. Again, that's another crucial blow for Newbridge to accept. 11 points between the two sides, and these tries being scored at crucial times, just before half-time, just after half-time. Knock on, it'll be a scrimmage, Llanelli ball. Griffiths, long pass to Stevens. Confidence now in the Llanelli backs. Straight to Alan Harris. Harris, is he going to have a run? He's quick, this boy. Harris does well, links back to Richard Lewis. The chip upfield, Bowling coming in at pace. Manley went up for it. It looked as if it might have been a knock-on. The referee's playing advantage. Kenny Walters, pace shown by the hooker. Well, this game is not about three-quarters, Phil Bennett. It's all about hookers.
The hookers are stealing the line right there. He went round that blind side and showed tremendous pace. Just look here, it's scrappy ball, but look at the hooker. Look, there's a bit, they're fighting off the ball, but he puts his head back, and it's only a tremendous...
Gary Jones packing down on this far side. They're harassing Lewis. Lewis gets the pass to Turner. Turner, a cheeky little chip upfield. Peter Thomas. Thomas has got the whole field in front of him. He's got men both sides. Manley. Oh, the pass was not there. The pass needed to be there, but now counter-attacking. It's Nigel Davis. Bowling. Must have been a knock-on. The whole field. So Llanelli opted for the scrimmage from where the kick was taken. Jonathan Griffiths, hampered this time by Lewis. Turner flicked on to Manley. Thomas, Rees in the line, he's got a man outside, can't get the pass out to Hill. Now it's Peter Jones, Newbridge, upfield, they're going upfield. Simon Hill, can't get the pass. Hemi Taylor's quick. Terry Shaw comes back the other way. Terry Shaw's going to score here for Newbridge. The try is given. What a magnificent try by Newbridge. Terry Shaw, all the confidence, the guts of the big man. He brings Newbridge back into this match. 4 points in it.
One of the great tries you'll see of any season. Tremendous scrum, let's give credit. They put Llanelli under pressure. And there's where the Newbridge backs have at last put it together. David Rees, tremendous pace. Get in there, and there's the flick pass. And Peter Jones, the flanker. Look, he's showing tremendous pace. And look, it's great. Shaw has come up in support. The big second row is, I said the forward skills have been superb. They have been superb. On his back, but the momentum takes him over. Great try.
Turner with the conversion. It's there. 2 more points. It's now 17 points to 15. Newbridge are back in this match.
And it was all about forward support play. There's Peter Jones, who's been outstanding in the loose, looking for the inside play. Look, plenty of support there. Hemi Taylor's done very, very well. And there's the pass. Look at this lovely dummy by Terry Shaw. He's known as a runner. Good tackle by Evans, but there's where the momentum took him over.
The restart by Colin Stevens. Rees has a look upfield. Well, you can't ask for better rugby, more entertaining rugby in this, a cup semi-final. Again, the game gets underway quickly. Jonathan Griffiths. Outside is 22. Griffiths running into tacklers. Griffiths getting away. Newbridge not putting down the man. Gary Jones tidies up. Little bit of composure needed perhaps in the Llanelli ranks. Simon Davis gets the ball into touch on the far side.
This game has been played at an incredible pace. You know, it's very hot up there. Full credit to all the players out there. Tremendous tackling and commitment shown. What a match.
The national ground comes alive. Newbridge trailing by just 2 points. Both sets of supporters cheering now. A magnificent effort this has been by two sides, eager to get on with it, as they do now. Newbridge, Thomas, Rees in the line. Simon Hill. Well, it's all happening out there. Give credit to these two sides.
I tell you what, the way that the Newbridge back spun that ball, fingertip passing at its very best. No, we talk about lack of skills in Welsh rugby, but we've seen some wonderful skills out here this afternoon.
Couldn't get better entertainment. Simon Davis has taken a bump on his thigh.
Let's have a look at this very carefully. Newbridge winning ball, not great ball, but well tidied up. I've liked the look of their backs when they've really had the confidence. Just look at this fingertip passing. There it is. Good skills, lovely play all along the line. Neat grubber kick ahead. Newbridge pouring forward, but Gary Jones took a good flanker, showing brave commitment, making the ball his. And he's taken into touch, but good play by the backs, good covering by Gary Jones.
There's no doubt about which team they're supporting. Well, it really has been an advert for rugby football. So often the game is criticised, but it's had all the ingredients this afternoon. Waters throws, but it's Llanelli who win it. Ewan Jones over the halfway line. Llanelli, they need to find a little bit more now, but feeding an offside from Newbridge.
Hands at work there, Mr. Nolan perfectly making the decision clear. Perfect ball coming back, but the hand spoiled it, and I think he badly need this kick from Stevens.
Well, it's a big kick for Colin Stevens, but conditions absolutely ideal. Not a breath of wind and very firm underfoot. Newbridge, they don't want this kick to go over. They've brought themselves to within just 2 points. 10 minutes left in the match. Stevens kicks, Stevens, and it's wide. He needed that one. He certainly wanted that, and if ever there was a test for the youngsters' composure, it's now. Turner, what's Turner doing? This is all a bit risky. One wonders whether Newbridge really need to play it like that. It was on their 22. It could have been so close.
Paul Turner can either be a genius or make mistakes. I think he should have settled it there and got his forwards under the high ball, because they are really on song at the moment, and he's given away a vital position that he should attack from here.
Griffiths, the quick heel. Stevens goes for the drop goal. It's there. Colin Stevens adds 3 more points, and Llanelli go 5 points ahead. 20 points to 15. 9 minutes to go in the match.
You see, quick ball this time. Channel 1 ball comes out very quick. Griffiths does well. Stevens shows composure, and from the moment he struck that, it was going to be 3 points. Never any doubt. High and straight between the posts.
David Rees. finds Ian Evans. I've not seen too much of Ian Evans in this second half. So it's a shortened line-out on the far side. Phil Davis at the back wearing 8. Hemi Taylor, 8 for Newbridge. Andy Sutton wins the ball for Newbridge. John Rowlands, the Newbridge prop, wants to set it up, has to set it up for Newbridge. Well, 3 or 4 sets of hands in there. The referee is right there. Penalty to Newbridge.
And what a crucial decision here. Do they go for the try, or does Paul Turner shove the points over?
Paul Turner has taken it quickly. Turner feeds Kenny Waters. Waters is through. He's got Neil James outside him. Newbridge up towards the Llanelli posts. Richard Lewis looks outside. Peter Jones, the pass can't go to hand. Manley. Llanelli penalised. Hemi Taylor, the New Zealander, going for himself. Can Newbridge steal it here? Again offside against Llanelli. Colin Stevens, the man penalised that time.
Desperate moments for Llanelli. Great play by Newbridge. They're throwing everything into this, and it's only desperate defence is keeping them out, and I can't see them stopping some big man going over in this position.
The Llanelli posts casting a shadow as Newbridge take the quick penalty. Terry Shaw, 17.5 stone, going for the Llanelli line. Sutton tries to pick and feed. Waters acting as scrum half, though Lewis is there. Lewis, Simon Hill took it standing still, absolutely no start.
But look at Mr. Norlin, he's gone under the post again. He is
the high up and under, landing just on the 22. Peter Jones, Terry Shaw inside the Llanelli 22. Newbridge much more confidence now. Waters feeds, can't get the pass out. Ewan Jones. Chance gone missing for Newbridge, and definitely offside. Clive Norling there. Frustration on the part of Andy Sutton.
And Newbridge will be kicking themselves there, because it was great play by the forwards to set up that ball. They messed it up, but I'll say one thing, Newbridge have definitely stepped up a gear and are looking much sharper.
Stevens for the far touchline.
We saw a tactic from the last short penalty that Neil James, the back row forward, drove in to form that ruck, very similar to the tactics the Pontypridd used.
Waters to the back, and Newbridge win clean ball at last. Turner, Manley, Thomas going for the gap. Lovely gap by the Newbridge centre. Back inside to Manley. David Rees outside. Rees goes back inside. Manley couldn't get his hands on it. The pass was inches forward, just inches forward, but Newbridge are back in this match.
They have definitely stepped up the gear. Brilliant play by their backs. Absolutely split the Llanelli defence, and Harris is livid that the ball wasn't spread wide to him. Let's have a look at this. What's that lovely tight pass? And here's where I love centres making a break. Look, he leaves the Llanelli defence for dead. Now, I think he should have come back on the outside here, but there's where that forward pass, criminal waste of a good ball.
The scrummage directly in front of Llanelli's post. Griffiths looks back inside. Phil Davis, but Clive Norling was there as well. Oh, we haven't seen Clive Norling have a run with the ball in his hands, but that's the decision. Llanelli scrummage. The quick feed, and Griffiths is harassed by his opposite number. That's the result. Peter Jones driving forward, black and blue shirts now, going in there with a lot more urgency. It's Newbridge ball. All the backs are lined up. Turner, Manley, the quick pass, Thomas. There's a two-man overlap. David Rees can't get the ball, can't keep his hands on it. The try went begging.
And the Newbridge forwards must be absolutely furious. They set up good ball, and yet again the last pass goes down. Just look at this magnificent ball. The overlaps are there. That's all you have to do is run and handle simply. Lovely tight pass. Look, there it comes, the gap there. But unfortunately, Rees puts the ball down.
in front of the Llanelli goalpost. Look at this Newbridge scrum going forward. Stevens, he'll have to hurry, as he did, gets his kick in.
I can remember watching a match at the Welfare Ground earlier on this season, Newbridge playing the Samoans, and again that day they'd put so many chances down the last pass.
Waters throws. Hemi Taylor can't quite get his hand on it. Simon Davis, that was nicely done. Back to Ewan Jones. Phil Davis taking it on. The big number 8 charges up to his own 10-metre line. Griffiths sniping run from the scrum half. Jones, cleverly done to David Rees. Well, this game has got everything. The referee is letting it go. Back to Steve Bowling. Nigel Davis in the sunshine. These players are enjoying themselves, and Davis puts a great kick in to touch on the far side. Now it rolls into touch.
Good play by the centre. You see, ex-fly half, he knows how to kick the ball. He rescued his forwards there, 60 metres up the field. Good play by Nigel Davis.
Paul Turner still carrying that left leg just a fraction. I noticed the last scrum he was the last man to take his position in the three quarters. Be a terrible blow if Turner had to leave. And Clive Norling is having just a little chat with Andy Sutton, number 5 for Newbridge, man who's been named in the Welsh party to go to Canada. Llanelli drive through. Turner, coolly done. Manley, Carwyn Davis. Good kick from the Newbridge centre.
And you feel at this stage of the game that Newbridge desperately need to try or some points on the board.
Scrummage.
Yes, it's all at the end. There it is, you see. They've been arming in the line. Again, they didn't go forward in this one, but Griffiths so strong. Look, 5 metres. Paul Turner's got no chance. Get out the way. You're not going to stop me. And he's over. That sealed the match, all right. And from the other angle, look at Griffiths, so determined, so strong, exactly like a David Bishop on a Holmesy, and he's over.
Colin Stevens. The flags go up, the conversion is there, and although Stevens makes it 26 points to 18.
Yes, and to be fair to Llanelli, Newbridge have been quite outstanding this afternoon, but you have to say Llanelli have scored 4 tries to Newbridge's 1.
Eight points separate the sides. Turner. Change of tactic this time, aiming for the big man, Sutton. James drives on, but it's Eddie James who got the kick in.
Once these hookers start kicking in, you can't stop them, you know.
Waters to the back, aiming for Taylor. Gary Jones lays the ball back. Griffiths. Stevens does the sensible thing, aims the long kick downfield. Cool head this time from Stevens. On the halfway line. Phil Davis got a hand to it, but it's on the Newbridge side. Lewis, Turner, feeding the ball out. Manley looks back inside. The pass was slightly forward, but play on, says the referee. Newbridge attacking. Turner looking for support. It comes from David Rees. Rees stretching his legs back inside. Peter Thomas, crunching tackle from Jonathan Griffiths. Terry Shaw in the movement again. The front row is up there. Simon Jenkins. Newbridge on the charge. Tremendous play from the Black and Blues. Hemi Taylor charging into Phil Davis. Penalty against Llanelli.
Absolutely great play by Newbridge with their forwards to the fore again. Terry Shaw, 1 cap against Romania, but he has been quite magnificent this afternoon. lesser sides than Newbridge might have thrown the towel in, but not them. They've never conceded a thing this afternoon. Now just look for the support there. Just watch the play. Now here's where I think that Turner's struggling. You'll see he gets the ball in acres of space, but he really hasn't got the legs to go, but he's looking for support, and there's a lovely looping round by David Rees, the adventurous full-back. But for me, it's been the support play of the forwards. Just watch, there's the centre doing well, but look at the men who come to support. There he is, the second row, Terry Shaw. There again is the prop forward. Look, good forward skids, good handling. If the All Blacks were doing that, we'd be saying what great handling ability they had. Newbridge is showing tremendous play in that facet this afternoon. Looking for the ball, making it available. I think they should have spun it here, but Emmy Taylor had another go.
Just over 3 minutes of injury time played. Turner, the cheeky little pass up towards Llanelli's goal line. Can Newbridge get the try they want? Seconds ticking away. Newbridge ball. Buchanan, Eddie James the replacement, and Lawrence Delaney. They'll be tired after this. It's been hot out there, and the game has been played at such a fierce pace.
And look at the position that Newbridge are in. Look, meters from the line here. What would happen if they got to try and converted it, and they'd be right back in the game with possibly seconds left.
Injury to Phil Davis, the Llanelli captain. Well, he's certainly earned whatever refreshment the players will have at the end of this match. He's been everywhere. Time running out for Newbridge. It's 26 points to 18. Llanelli are leading. 4 minutes of injury time played. Taylor with the pick-up to Lewis. Lewis a try. Richard Lewis scores for Newbridge. A marvellous try. Richard Lewis, the scrum half, brings the scores to within 4 points. Turner with the conversion. 26 points to 24. There's just 2 points in it. 2 points, and Clive Norling just has a quick look at his watch, and absolute despair and disappointment on the face of Paul Turner, because the whistle has gone for the end of a marvellous game of rugby, and Llanelli, the cup holders, are through to the 8th cup final. Llanelli absolutely exhausted. They were stretched to the limits by a tremendous display from Newbridge. Nobody gave Newbridge the odds of bringing the cup holders to within just the 2 points they eventually lost by. Phil Davis tired, Phil May tired, Russell Cornelius. But it's Llanelli who go through to the final in May. Llanelli winning here on the national ground by 26 points to 24. Well, every one of them is a hero for Llanelli. Colin Stevens, Phil May, he took bumps early in the match. Phil Davis ran his heart out on the turf this afternoon.
Exhausted Phil Davis getting off the field there. Hey, let's pay tribute to the 32 men, the 30 players, the 2 subs, and let's pay tribute to Clive Norling for one of the great games of all time.
Terry Shaw, the try scorer. Disappointment on the Newbridge faces, and Clive Norling played his part in a game that many of us will remember for a long time. So Llanelli are through to the final. Who will they meet in the final? Let's go down to St Helens.